Installing Avast 2014 Release 2 Beta 1. It's version number 9.0.2009. As always, use the custom installation. Allow it to install to the default folder. And this is where you make changes. Anything you don't want installed, simply uncheck, and therefore it will not wind up as part of the installation. Last chance. See anything here that you don't like, use the back arrow. Otherwise, hit continue. I'm happy to say I've been a happy user for the last 10 years. Browser Cleanup allows you to delete any annoying toolbars. Software Updater keeps track of commonly used programs that are quite often targets for infection and allows you to update them right from within the Avast user interface. Keeping a program up to date prevents you from winding up with infections written for old versions. We'll now restart the computer and come back once the reboot has completed. As you can see, all of my programs that are being watched are up to date. These are two add-ons in Chrome that I intend to keep. This is a new feature in this beta version of Avast. Its purpose is to clean up your current PC and get rid of garbage which slows down your computer. For right now, I'm going to bypass this thing, but I will be running it and be making a separate video of just this feature. Let's look at the statistics. Nothing in the virus chest, which means the viruses that were blocked were online sites that I attempted to visit, which Avast found to be not safe and automatically blocked my access to those sites. Active protection, this is where you make your adjustments for your file system shields, mail shield, and your web shield. Mine is pretty much set to the default settings. I found them to do an excellent job of keeping me safe. Reputation service. Avast can block sites that have a bad reputation. Some of you may think that what Avast considers undesirable is someplace you want to visit. In that case, disable this particular function. Deep screen technology in older versions was known as the sandboxing feature. It's been greatly enhanced, does an excellent job of catching as yet undetected viruses. If you really want to be protected, enable the hardened mode, and unless it's a well-known program, it will not be allowed to be installed on your system. If you have some exclusions, something that Avast may not like, but you know it to be safe, you can always put the exclusion in here, and Avast will allow you to run that program. Some special scans in Avast. Screensaver scan. This means it checks your system for viruses while your system is actually idle and the screensaver is activated. Some changes you can make to the appearance of Avast. This is also where you control the sound. This is where your pop-ups are located. Some you may want to keep, some you may want to change. From here you can check for updates. Programs you need to do manually, it'll only tell you at some time that there is a new update available for the program itself. Your virus definition updates happen in the background. Not something I ever bothered to do manually. Registration. My program is registered. If you were doing a brand new install, you would be using this to do the registration of your program. Once registered, you've got 365 days to enjoy your protection, at which point it'll be time to re-register. Some of the tools. This is the tool that checks to make sure that the programs that you use quite often are up to date. And this is where you can make the changes as to whether or not you want that particular program to actually function on your computer. If you're having a problem, you'll find some of the ways of solving those problems here. Remember that Avast has a self-defense module. It protects itself against being turned off by malicious software. However, if you want to do some changes, remember that you must disable that function before you can make those changes. Avast protects itself. Stay safe, be free. I hope this helps.